Hey guys, it's the start of the month, so let's do a quick rundown of how I'm getting on with my 2024 commitments. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do New Year's commitments rather than New Year's resolutions. Somewhat psychological advantage for me. Don't know if it actually does. And I do these accountability updates every month as to how I'm getting on with them. My commitments this year are under two headings, the first of which is creative. The first commitment under the heading of creative is to bullet journal with more experimentation involved. April's one was pretty successful. It was a very simple design and just worked. May's design is done. I finished it last week and it looks pretty damn good if I do say so myself. May's bullet journal has the theme of X-Men because they're my favourite superhero team and I just really have been on a kick of them recently, being as X-Men 97's been coming out and it's been so good. So the cover page for it is the most modern logo of the X-Men. It's got the Krakoan X. Then we've got the calendar and goals is Wolverine themed because it's the only place he's too important to not use, but he's not my favourite character. So then I've got a mood tracker, which I've got multiple man because he seemed like the best way of doing this sort of colouring way of doing things, and it seems to be a pretty good idea, to me at least. Then week 1, which is a couple of days, is Cyclops, my actual favourite character, and this is his sort of 90s uniform. Then week 2 is meant to be based around Iceman. It's not the most effective design, but it will work. It's meant to be sort of ice crystals separating things out. I don't think I did a very good job on it, to be honest. Week 3 is Angel and Archangel, so you can probably get where I'm going from this point. The 5 weeks of May are in fact the 5 original X-Men, so week 4 is the Beast in his lab. Week 5 is the Phoenix, and it's Jean Grey, obviously. Then I'm doing a monthly project again, and that is to do a photo every day. And so I've got a project tracker in here, a photo tracker, which is most other X-Men that haven't been used that have got something that I can put in there. So I won't list all the characters. If you can work them out, put them in the comments. And then my media lists are based around some of the other really notable characters. I did this before I did the photo tracker, and we've got Nightcrawler, Storm, Colossus, and Polaris. And then finally, we've got my monthly favourites and monthly stats, which is Professor X's hover chair from the 90s cartoon and certain eras of the comics as well. I think it's turned out pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't have June's one an idea for it yet, but I've got it sort of percolating a little bit at the moment. The second commitment under the heading of creative is to do a regular video schedule, one every 2 weeks to start with. I've not been the most successful still, but I did at least, over the course of April, manage to put out a video that's not just commitment and favourite. I managed to get a book review done, and that is a starting point. I'm going to try and build on that. I will hopefully be able to build it back up as I go, but it is just difficult doing a full-time job at the same time as all of this, so the third commitment under the heading of creative is to do a creative project every 2 months, either month on, month off, or same project spread across 2 months. It'll vary up as I sort of do, and April's project was Vida. I had taken March off, and then I'm doing Vida in April, and it went pretty well. I was able to, edit on the go a bit more, being as I had a laptop that was capable of doing it. Unfortunately, it was creatively not my strongest. I was really... I had a lot of stuff going on, and not all of it was very vloggable, mainly work. It's the way it is. May, I wasn't going to do a project, but I have decided to do one that's really nice and easy, and I'm doing the photo one that I mentioned in the bullet journal section. And I think that I'm off to a start with that. The first one is already up on my Instagram. I'm going to be putting them all on there. So yeah, check the Instagrams in the description. And I already have picked out a project for June. So I'm going to be doing 2 different projects in May, June, and then I'm going to be basically taking July off. So yeah, I've got a lot of ducks in a row. I just need to actually finish making the plans for those further ducks. The second heading for my commitments this year is health and life, and the first commitment under the heading of health and life is to exercise once a week. Going back to tennis or badminton was my sort of suggestion to myself. It's not happened. It's really not happened. It's difficult. It's difficult to get going. I need to do more research. I had started doing a little bit, but I haven't got properly going. So, oh well. And the second and final commitment under this or any heading is to be more proactive about arranging social engagements, not leaving an interaction without a future engagement arranged. And I am getting better at that. So I was doing reasonably well at doing like keeping stuff going with the same people, and now I'm expanding that a little bit more, and it's getting there. It's getting there. It's not perfect yet, and a lot of the time I'm just seeing family, but I'm getting better at it. So this is it, and I'm being more open about it as well. Like, people who don't watch my videos, which is most people, they know. So that is how I'm getting on with my 2024 commitments. Bit of a mess still, but getting there. A lot of creative stuff is getting a lot better, even if it's still improving. But the health and life is a bit of a mixed bag. Let me know in the comments down below how you're getting on with your 2024 commitments, resolutions, whatever it is you do. I'd love to know, so tell me down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and that you remember to like and share it, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me, click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!